name is Mohammed Shamsuddin Bello. I'm representing Taka Ismaila Federal Constituency. I'm from Kano State. I rise under Order 8, subsection 46, to move a motion on matters of urgent public importance. On the 22nd of July, 2019, and on several other dates before now, the members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria have done and threatened to do acts and preparatory to or in furtherance of terrorism, including destabilization and destroying of public utilities, attack on security personnel, such as the Nigerian Police and Civil Defense Corps. This act seriously intimidates the population of Abuja as well as its environs, and also damages or intends to damage the corporate existence of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Such violent and unlawful assembly is sporadic and leads to the loss of lives and properties. The Nigerian police force appears incapable to tame it as a result of the colossal violence of the members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria. Hence, the need to direct the Inspector General of Police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to initiate the proscription of the MIN and or declare the assembly unlawful in Nigeria. The incident of the 22nd day of July 2019 is disheartening, to say the least, especially as it led to the death of a Deputy Commissioner of Police.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr.
I think I know what your point of order is. Sorry.
Like I was saying, there was the death of the Deputy Commissioner and also an NYC Corps member that died all on the line of their work, not to mention the others that were not included in the news. So many lives and properties were lost. I was speaking with my colleague here, Honorable Adejoro, and he mentioned how the other time he had a visitor that came and the visitor's car was vandalized and his visitor was attacked and hospitalized and he had to foot those bills. Again, note, the Nigerian Police Force is primarily established for the prevention and detection of crime, apprehension of offenders, preservation of law and order, as well as protection of lives and properties in Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Aware, the provision of such services is one of the responsibilities of the Nigerian Police Force in order for economic and political social businesses to thrive in the country. Further aware, the House has made appropriate budgetary funding to the Nigerian Police Force to tame any threat to national security, including gathering of intelligence. The House has passed the Terrorism Prevention Act of 2011 and the Penal Code law as applicable to the FCT and in the entire country. In particular, Section 100, subsection D, declares unlawful assembly of any persons whose common objective is by means of criminal force or show of criminal force to enforce any rights or supposed rights. The members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria cannot, under any guise of protest, engage in bloodshed or violence, as well as destruction of economic activities, which seriously intimidates the population and sovereignty of the nation. I am worried that the continuous violent, bloody protests by members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria negates the corporate existence of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. concerned that if urgent steps are not taken to proscribe Islamic movement of Nigeria or declare their assembly unlawful in Nigeria, the group may likely arm itself and turn a deadly group like the indigenous people of Biafra and Boko Haram. Resolves, the House should constitute an ad hoc committee to investigate, make recommendation, and report back to the House within 1 week for further legislative action. So we need to take this matter seriously because it is festering for them to stand up and come to the capital of the nation. This is the hub where this is the seat of power. And if these kind of incidences are occurring here, then nobody is safe in this country at all. Yes, sir. And then it also speaks volumes to why we are not able to curtail most of the other regional issues that we have that are arising. So I think we also need to look into what our security agencies are doing, how they are doing it, and what kind of intelligence are they gathering. Because it surprises me how many thousands of individuals will walk into Abuja without the knowledge of any of our security agencies. And we have SSS, DSS, NIA, and all these other information gathering agencies. So I believe that we need to look into what they are doing as well.
That this Honorable House set up an ad hoc committee to interface with the executive and head of security agencies on how to permanently resolve the Shiite lingering problems in the country using ADR, Alternative Dispute Resolution Mechanism. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
I want to say with all sense of responsibility that the attack they meted on this institution was like a breach of the institutional commitment and agreement I gave to them. That notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, I want to say, based on my personal opinion, that while you have taken seriously my report and my commitment from them, the Senate President also has taken, on behalf of the leadership of the National Assembly, has taken seriously to see how they can come to an amicable resolution. I would like to use this opportunity to urge and call on the leaders, the very respected leaders of the Islamic movement of Nigeria. Of course, it is a registered organization. I don't even subscribe to the idea of proscribing them. It's a registered organization, but as a registered organization operating under a democratic polity, we must be able to operate by the rules. We must be able to operate by the rules. No one can aspire to get something right done through impunity, through threats, through killings. And I am proudly a Muslim. I believe so many other members that are here who are Muslims, like the members of the Shiites, are proud Muslims, including your humble self, Mr. Speaker. I don't know wherever in our scriptures, I have not heard from any malam where Islam promotes disunity or promotes crisis or promotes killings.